Y'all cheering death on the timeline like it's a team sport. Wow. Keep that same energy when tragedy hits closer to home. I'm not here to score points. I'm here to say this. If we start ending folks for opinions, the game ends for everybody.
People are feeling a sense of euphoria, and people are feeling a sense of relief that it happened. But I think it's really important that, and I keep saying this, that we quell this with a sense of stoic realism, and that this event has changed our political landscape, not for the better. Personal feelings towards him, even you wishing this on him a month ago, yesterday, 3 hours ago, actualization of the event is the issue.
Listen, disagreeing ain't new. Folks been arguing since forever, but turning an opinion into a death sentence, that's a line we can't afford to cross. Taking somebody's life because you ain't like what they said, cool. Then what happens when somebody don't like what you say? That same hate can circle right back on you. And the wild part, nobody wins. Not the so-called side you think you repping, not the people watching, not the family that gotta bury their own. When the father don't make it home, when the daughter gotta see her dad collapse in front of her, bruh, that ain't politics. That's tragedy. And once we make that normal, society cooked. Scroll your timeline right now. Watch how fast death turns into memes. People saying smoking on the Kirk pack? That's disgusting. I'm not showing that here because it's pure disrespect. Little punchlines, little gifts, like that man wasn't flesh and blood. Like his kid ain't gonna grow up replaying that moment forever. And I'm gonna tell y'all straight, I'm not even gonna show them clips here. Cause why would I keep feeding that disrespect? We already lost a man, already scarred a family. Ain't no reason to amplify the mockery. That's the sickness. Social media turns people into avatars, into packs, into hashtags. Once you strip the humanity, it's easy to celebrate a bullet. But reality don't stop at the screen, bruh. Families grieve offline. Funerals don't get retweets. That little girl still gonna wake up tomorrow asking where her daddy went. And ain't no meme in the world that makes that pain lighter.
It's not wrong for you to hate his guts. It's wrong for you not to defend his rights. The way that people are talking about this is so gross. Not even like that they don't care that he's gone, but it's like everyone just forgot who he is, someone's father. What are you talking about? Does that suddenly forego? The issue was not that he was someone's father. The issue wasn't even that he was a person. The issue is that this changes our political landscape and justifies unaliving people for their opinions, even when they are not elected officials with direct control over legislation. We are approaching a societal norm of not being able to tell people what you believe in or become too influential at the threat of being unalived. That's the issue. Not people not caring that he's gone. It's the violence that will ensue.
Death is clickbait now. Whole channels racing to drop breaking news before the body even cold. Headlines with fire emojis, thumbnails with red circles, dramatic music, voices pitched up, like somebody's murder is just another storyline in their content calendar. And the algorithm, oh, it loves that. It feeds it, boosts it, monetizes it. You get paid off outrage, off trauma, off families falling apart. That's blood money off the algorithm. And listen, that's why I'm not dancing on no grave here. I'm not throwing fire emojis on a man's casket. I'd rather tell the truth ugly than sell lies pretty. Cause once you start celebrating bodies for clicks, you already lost your soul. And no amount of views, subs, or shares gonna buy it back. Let's keep it a buck. If you mad when your people get touched, but laughing when the other side gets hit, congratulations. You just proved you ain't got no principles. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Period.
Cannot change.
You don't get to flip the rules based on who's wearing a jersey. That's fake morality, costume ethics. If it's wrong when they cheer for your downfall, then it's wrong when you're cheering theirs. Otherwise, you ain't fighting for justice. You just fighting for your turn to be cruel. And cruelty, it don't build nothing. It don't heal nothing. It only circles back. And when it does, the same energy you dished out, it gonna come looking for you. Think about what this really does. Who's going to speak their mind now? Who's going to stand on the stage or sit at a panel or even pull up to a debate if the price tag on your words is a bullet? Fear don't just kill people. It kills conversation. And once conversation dies, all that's left is silence or violence. That's the real trap. Folks clap now like it's justice, but what you're really doing is building a culture where everybody watches their back instead of speaking their truth. And guess what? That silence don't protect you. It just keeps you scared. So yeah, debate, argue, disagree. That's healthy. That's human. But once we normalize bullets as the answer, ain't nobody safe. Not your side, not mine, not your kids in the crowd. And that's why this moment should scare all of us. First it was, we got the shooter. Then nah, wrong guy. Then another suspect. Then a rumor about a tweet. Then a whole new theory. Bruh, it was like watching TMZ play detective with real lives on the line. That's the danger. We living in a fog where speed beats truth. Everybody racing to be first. Nobody slowing down to be right. And in that mess, families don't get clarity, just chaos. That's why I say verify before you amplify. Because every retweet, every hot take, it just adds more smoke. Look, I don't care what colors you fly. Red hat, blue flag. None of that matters when a family's broken. Peace gotta come before points. But that's the trap. Every tragedy turns into a scoreboard. One side trying to dunk, the other side trying to clap back. Meanwhile, the coffin's still getting lowered. Y'all out here tallying likes while somebody's kid is tallying tears. That's why I'm saying, step back. Argue policy tomorrow. Tonight, respect life. Because once we normalize death as a debate trophy, it's over for all of us. And don't think the algorithm's gonna save you when that energy swings back around. And I'm gonna set one rule right here. For this channel, for these comments, don't celebrate death. You can disagree, you can argue, you can call me wild all day. Cool. But cheering when somebody's daughter just lost her father? Nah, we not doing that here. Matter of fact, if you really think clapping for a bullet makes you righteous, step back. Recheck your humanity. Because the second we stop seeing each other as human, we already lost the war. And I refuse to let this space turn into another graveyard with memes on top. If you here, you gonna debate with respect, or you don't debate at all. Here's what I'm gonna leave y'all with. Violence don't erase opinions. It just erases people. And once we start clapping for that, we not just losing them, we losing ourselves. Think about it. Today is somebody you don't like. You might even hit retweet, drop a little laughing emoji. But tomorrow, what happens when a bullet finds somebody you love? Somebody who ain't even on no politics, just in the wrong place, wrong time. That's when you realize death don't got no favorites. We all yelling about peace, about unity, about a better future. But peace don't come from bullets. It comes from discipline. Harmony don't come from hashtags. It comes from respect. And a destroyed family don't just hurt them. It hurts the whole community. The more homes with empty chairs at the dinner table, the weaker we all get. So yeah, argue, debate, disagree, that's human. But once you start taking lives over words, that's when you cross into a place there's no coming back from. And that's why I'm saying this loud. Left, right, middle, don't matter. If we keep killing each other for ideas, society's finished. And we all lose. So here's a question for y'all. Do you think we've hit the point where people fear speaking their mind more than they fear staying silent? Or nah, you think this was just one crazy moment that won't change nothing? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading everything. I'll see you on the next one. Panda out.